Good evening, everyone. Julie here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, I do an array of different, very amateur videos. I am very unprofessional because I don't know how to make cool videos like everybody else. But tonight's video is going to be on Temu. I do videos when Mom and I order Temu. I do Avon videos because I'm an Avon representative of over 21 years, and I have some cool stuff. My next video should be in hopefully this weekend, and where I can get it ready to do one with some nice Christmas products already showing up, and I'm going to be excited to show those to you. I do child advocacy videos because I am a guardian ad litem. In the state of Florida, volunteer. It's a volunteer. I visit children in foster homes, and it's September 26th, 2024. We're like one of the only counties in Florida that's not feeling Hurricane Helene right now. I did go out to the Perdido Key. We were coming home from Fairhope from visiting my uncle in the hospital, and decided to come home and check out the waves. Oh, got some beautiful video on my website or on my YouTube channel. So if you want to go look at the waves, even though we're so far away, that storm's over 500 miles wide and the storm surge goes everywhere. The waves were like massive for our area. We usually don't have huge waves, and beautiful. I got a few different videos of just the waves crashing in. So those are really cool. I do inspirational videos. I do just about anything I want to think. I've done some on some book reviews, some inspiration, and I want to start doing some history. I'm really wanting to get to working on doing the one for presidents. I just have not had the time. It's been one thing after another for me. Trying to get ready to have knee surgery, so I may consult with the surgeon next month, so hopefully I can get that done before the end of the year, before we go back to zero on deductible. But without further ado, if you see me go like this, I'm watching on mute, watching the weather chasers on the hurricane, because I do have friends and family that live on the other side of Florida, so I'm kind of watching that to see what's happening. So but I muted it where you couldn't hear it. So I'm going to go through this video very quickly. Oh wait, before we get started, because if you are a regular viewer, look who's here. Chachi, can you say hi to everybody? Say hi, everybody. He's like, Mama, you woke me up again. This boy is 18 years old, going on 19, and he is my baby, and I know my days are numbered. He can't see anymore. He has no vision, but he is a mama's boy. And I love him, and I'm going to love him every minute I can. He's still spunky unless he's sleeping. And when you wake up when he's sleeping, he's not in a good mood. So we've already done almost 4 minutes. I'm going to put him down beside me because if I get too far away from him, he starts crying. So he wants to be by his mommy, especially when we were gone all day. So without further ado, let's get on to this Temu order and get it in. Okay, the first thing we got, and I'm not even going to take this one out of the package. It is a pet alert. It's a pet alert. So if fire and rescue have to come to your casing in case of emergency, hurricane, tornado, fire, they know that there's pets in your home and you want them to rescue your pets. So it says, in case of emergency, please rescue our pets. And then it puts the number of pets in the home, dogs, cats, birds, and then other. And name special needs and emergency contact. So we got that because heaven forbid something happen. So pet alert. Very good to have if you are like us and with your pets. Okay, the next thing we got, this is my mom's. That was my mom's too. Most of this order is my mom's. I got about 6 or 7 things. We had a pretty decent size order this time. These is a whole pack. And these are to go on her water bottle straws, because she's got the water bottles that has the straws. So then you just put this down and then just hook this to the top of the straw. Very easy smeezy. It's a whole pack of them with different colors. They go whopping 80 cents for all of these. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like about 6 to 8 of them. So but she wanted them to put on her straws for her cups. Okay. Next thing, my mother loves to bake. So she got a cake tester. I think this has even got a little thing you can put over. It's a piece of plastic on there. Yeah, I'm not going to pull it off. I'll let her pull it off when she goes to use it. But that way you can keep it on and off. Keep it, clean it, and then keep that on there to keep it up. But your basic cake tester. And that was a big old whopping 58 cents. Now let me tell you, you're not going to go to any store and get that for that price. And something very simple, but my mother loves to bake, and it's something that she uses. Next, folks, always make sure to read the descriptions. It is the only thing with Temu. You have to make sure, you have to make sure you read the instructions, because my mom ordered this for $1.69. She thought it was a set. I looked at the description and noticed when we got it, when I saw there was only one, I went and read the description, and sure enough, and we're not the only ones. The people, I looked at the reviews. I should always look at the reviews first. But they look just like the Tupperware ones, except for they don't have the S&P on them. You can use them for other things. And you just put this in here just like this. And so that doesn't snap as good as I thought it would, because everybody else said how wonderful it is. Oh well. But you can get, it'll do the trick. It'll hold the salt. We'll just have to buy another one for the pepper. But really, $1.69 for one. That sounds reasonable. Okay, the next thing we have, also for Mom, that everything there has been for Mom so far. This is for Mom as well. Yeah, we'll just try to get Mom's stuff first, and then we'll do mine. How's that sound? This is a meat chopper. It was $1.97. Get there and like turn it in your hamburger meat and spread out all your hamburger meat and everything. So it's another thing my mom wanted. So okay, let's see. That's all mine, that's all mine, that's all mine. Okay, all that is mine. This is Mom's. Definitely not mine. I couldn't fit this around my little finger. It's $2.99, and it is a light beige and a size medium. I don't know if this is going to fit her or not. She's a little more busty than this. It looks comfortable though. It's like a bralette. It might fit her. She's lost so much weight and everything. It looks like it would be comfortable. It's got the lined cups there. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try to remember to let you know in the comments if it will work. Definitely wouldn't work for me. Not nearly enough support for me. But I'm way, 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 way bigger. My mom's tiny, tiny. She used to be bigger, and then when my dad got sick, she lost a lot of weight taking care of him. Let's see, she does have one more thing there. Okay. She does have one more thing in here. And I'm not going to put this back in the bag because it's going to be hard to do. Oh, no, she's got 2 more things in here. I just got to figure out where the other one. Oh, there's the other one. Okay. This is a cape. And it buttons like this. I'm gonna do it like this because she's tiny and it ain't gonna fit around me. So you button these up. You got your, and then it's like a cape. And you can just like wrap this around your arms, and it's just really real good about keeping you warm. And she paid, actually I paid for this, $11.18 for this. Actually, she did pay. We ended up using her credit card. I paid for the last 3 though, so it comes out even. Oh, she had one more thing that I didn't have in a stack. Like I said, that cape was $11.19. This right here is $4.19, and this is for her Chihuahua. Her Chihuahua Sid, and this is supposed to help. It's like a thunder jacket, like a thunder thing. It's supposed to wrap around them when it's raining or when it's storming, because her dog is terrified of everything, and it will wrap around him, and it's supposed to comfort them. So, and it was $4.19, and this is an extra small because we have Chihuahuas and they're not very big. Okay, now on to my stuff. Where do we start on my stuff? Let's start here. This product was $1.49. This is just a couple pieces of jewelry that I got. And I had some similar to this for my mom. And I liked it, so I had to get me one that's not the exact same, but it's the same kind of resemblance. And of course, I put this together before the video and it wasn't tangled, and now it's kind of tangled because the chain wasn't even in it when I put it together earlier. There we go. Isn't that pretty? It's a heart shape. I love it. This is what the back of it looks like. The way it's made really makes the light really sparkle through it. It's just absolutely beautiful. And really, that's a good deal for $1.49. Okay. And then one more jewelry thing. This is earrings, and they were 87 cents. If I can get the little baggie open. Aren't those cute? They're purple as well. I think they'll almost go with that necklace. Very pretty. And really, for 87 cents, I said you can't beat it. Okay, moving right along, because there is a lot of stuff we've got going on here. You know, these next two, yeah, I know it's a little early, but I mean, come on. It's on the page and you just can't help yourself. This is a, and I'm not going to untie this to tie it in there. It's a cardinal. Very, very pretty. Wood. Nothing on the back. Just the cardinal on the front. Will hang perfectly on your Christmas tree or anywhere you'd like. Look at that. It looks almost 3D, doesn't it? That's why I liked it, because when I saw it, I was like, man, I don't know what this is made of or whatever, but it looks really cool because it looked 3D in the picture too. But doesn't it look 3D on there? Really, really neat. Love it. And it looks like there's so much texture to it. But that was $1.26. I might get a couple more of those. Okay, the next one I have two of. So I'm only going to show you one. These were 87 cents a piece. One for me and one for my brother. Yes, we're in our 50s, but I think he just turned 51 today, and I'll be 55 in January. But we watch this movie every single year as children. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Clarissa. So, you know, I wasn't going to let him just have one. I had to have one too. This is kind of like a plastic thing. It's got that 3D look too. Sometimes just the way you angle them makes them look a little 3D. Really cool. But I wasn't going to just get him one and not get me one. I have a stuffed Rudolph and a stuffed Clarissa. So there is that. And he has the stuffed Rudolph as well. And I have two of these as well. Any of you who know me, I've got a barrette in my hair now, knows that I love barrettes. And I have two of these, the exact same thing, because I work in a restaurant, so I have to keep everything up. So I'll have because wearing it in a ponytail give me such a headache. I just clip these sides up, and then I take the back and clip it and the two like barrettes. And it's a peacock. Very, very pretty. And it blings. You know me, I love the bling. If you visit my channel often. I thought it was pretty. Okay. Next, let's go. I got this for my friend. She has chickens and they have eggs, so I got this. Oh, those barrettes were $1.07, and this sign here was $3.59. My friend has farm fresh eggs. She has chickens, and I thought this would be perfect. She could put it out on her patio, on her deck, covered deck, back porch. Or she could put it on the chicken coop itself. Okay, next, on to the other theme that I had going on. This right here was $2.11. To go on your garden signs. Isn't it cute? But that's your garden sign with Rudolph. I know, but you know what? I refuse to grow up. There are some things that you just gotta hold on to in life. And I know that some of you get annoyed because I have to put stuff back in the packages, but I'm sorry. I just have to. It makes it easier for me to clean up when I'm done. Okay. Now, this was $8.74. Now, should have read the descriptions a little. I still love it. I still think it's pretty, but I thought it was two pieces, or not attached one piece, but that it was a shirt with a little over attached, sewn jacket like attached onto it, and it's not. It's just a shirt, but it's very, very pretty. I'll definitely be wearing that. Very pretty. And like I said, that was $8.74. Okay, next. Try to keep this video under 30 minutes. Got like 3 more after this, so we're making good time. Getting ready for the fall time. These look really big, but this is the size I usually get from them. This was $10.14. I didn't usually find a lot better deals than I know that the sleeves are going to be too long, but I like that. That's supposed to be like a tunic, like I think. I like for my stuff to be like tunicky long. Could be a short dress too. I will wear short dresses as a okay, YouTube totally left my, must have lost the feed. Gotta fix that. Anyways, okay, last 3 things I believe. Now this, let's see, I told you how much that was. This was $4.27. And I have this, I got this for a friend. This is gonna be a present, a Christmas present. I'm not gonna put it together because it is a Christmas present. I'm not gonna put it together. I'm just gonna show you it's got a USB charger. And what it is this is the base. And I'm not going to pull the paper off of it either. And you pull this off, the back off, and it's clear. And you put it down in here. And it's going to change colors. It's going to be very, very beautiful when the light's flashing on it, changing different colors. So, but I did want to show you some of it. I just didn't want to have to take it apart, and it's a gift. It's not supposed to be used. So, I didn't want to, sorry guys, I just didn't want to mess up my Christmas gift here for my friend. So, and it also comes with some instructions for you, okay? Tell you exactly how to put it together and everything. But it does have a light that shines through it, so it's going to be very, very pretty. Now, I will tell you, if you are new to my new YouTube channel and you have not shopped Temu, the prices I tell you now may not be the prices that it's going to be. They have flash sales all the time. So you may get something cheaper. Sometimes I might get something that's on flash sale and it may be more expensive when you look at it. So just so you know, prices do vary. Oh man, I knew I wasn't going to be able to get it back in there. Be very careful and not break it, because I will be heartbroken if I break it. There you go. That's good enough. Okay, so 2 more things. We might make it through. Next thing. $9.09. I had to. I'm going to try to do this for Halloween. I'm not a big dresser-upper, but I've always been intrigued with the 50s. It seems to be very well made. So, I love it. I love a poodle skirt. Can't help myself. Hopefully it'll fit good. And listen, if you try to go buy costumes at Walmart and Party City and all that, they are not cheap. So I think that's a pretty good deal on a poodle skirt. And the last thing, last but not least, it was something I saw and it is so beautiful. It was $5.29. Let me see, how did I open it last time? I think here. And here. And here. And this was my favorite buy this time. And what a deal to me for $5.29. This is saw blade art. I saw some of these when I was in, when we were staying in a cabin in Tennessee, probably about 3 or 4 years ago. And it was different than this. The saw blade wasn't cut out, it was just painted. This one it's cut out. But I was like, this is gorgeous. And this probably wasn't a real saw blade. This is probably never used. I mean, a lot of them, people make them out of old saw blades. But this is just cute, gorgeous. And they have a few different ones. They don't have a bunch of these, but they are very hard. I couldn't find any when I was in Gatlinburg. I couldn't find any hardly on Amazon. So I was so excited to be able to find something. I hope that eventually they'll come out one. I thought I saw one, but it's gone with a bear on it. I'd love to have one with a bear on it. But for $5.29, it's just pretty and everything. I'll have to pull it off the, you know, they've got it stuck to the plastic here where nothing happens to it. But that is my favorite piece out of everything that I got this time. But it is definitely a metal. You can hear it. But it is just absolutely gorgeous. Guess what? That means I'm out of products to show you. Thank you so much for tuning in and seeing all the wonderful goodies that I got this time on Temu. We'll probably, the next few videos, you'll probably start seeing some cruise stuff because we're going on a cruise and it's a year away. But we will be going on a cruise next year. So I'm going to have to start getting some cruise stuff. Magnets for the door and little duckies and stuff like that. All the little fun things you need. And a fancy dress for the captain's dinner. So me and Chachi say thank you very much for watching our channel. And he does not like being on video, but he tolerates me. He just says he wants to go back to sleep. So thank you so much. I just almost got it under 30 minutes, but it's just a smidge over. Thank you so much for tuning in, and be watching for the next Avon video. I am going to try to do some fundraising on my Avon website to help me raise money, because I have not met my out-of-pocket deductible, so it's going to cost me a pretty penny to get this clean out on my knee that I really need, because I work at a job where I have to be on my feet, and I'm tired of being miserable, and I need to get this done before the end of the year. And it's going to be, you know, the little procedures are just not cheap. But I thank you very much. Be looking at my Avon pages. I do have my Avon site on there, but just in case, if you're interested, it's www.avon.com/repstore/JHARPER. And on my Avon videos, it is on there. If you have any questions and you didn't get it, just let me know and I will message it to you. And if you made it this far, thank you so much. We appreciate you, and I hope you have a blessed night. And to all of my friends here in Florida, the ones that, you know, we were one of only three counties that really didn't get any effects other than some storm surge. Because it's so big and a little bit of wind, but nothing bad for us here. But we do have a lot of evacuees there. I hope you'll pray for them, because I know right now, I know there's already been some fatalities. I saw that watching tonight, and a lot of people are going to lose their homes. And last night when we were working, I work at a restaurant, and we had this couple come in, and bless their hearts, they were so sweet, and they just came and asked to use the restroom because they saw that we were open, because it was almost closing time. And the hotel that they had gone to, they had made reservations, stuck in traffic for hours, drove all this way. No, it wasn't really that far, but it seemed like forever because they were in traffic for so long, for them to be told that their reservation was canceled. And they didn't email them, didn't call them, didn't do nothing, just told them, you know, here they are, they're evacuating. Hotels are full because we have so many evacuees here. We have the linemen staging on our fairground. We have all the linemen from all over the place that's coming in staged here. And so just heartbroken for them. We were able to, my coworkers and I were able to call around and find them a hotel with one room left and get them in a hotel. And they were so grateful and thankful. And pray for them, folks. Pray for all the people who have had to leave their homes behind and not know whether they're going to have something to go back to. So I thank you, folks. I've been in hurricanes before. We live in Florida. That's part of life here. But when you have one that is a Category 4, that's going to be devastating. And those who did not evacuate in those places where the surge is going to be, they're not going to be there anymore. So it breaks my heart. I always told myself anything over a 3, I would leave, even though I am so far inland. If we had a flood here, I'd be thinking it was the end of the world because we live on a hill. So, but people, pray for them because they need your prayers. I've been there. I know how horrible it is. Had damage done to our home, but we've never lost our home through a hurricane. And that's part of living in Florida. That's part of being on the coast. And it's hard. It's hard. But you pick your evil. There's earthquakes, there's tornadoes. Anything can happen anywhere. And we live in a beautiful, beautiful place. My heart belongs to the mountains now that I vacation there. And when I get old enough to retire, That'll probably be somewhere I want to, but even pray, because in Georgia and Tennessee, South Carolina, North Carolina, they are being hit with tornadoes, tropical storm winds, and all this all coming for the storm. So Florida is not the only one being affected. So please be praying, folks. And I thank you so much for watching my channel. Stay tuned for future videos. And I thank you so much and have a blessed night. Bye-bye.